Hello everybody. What is going on? Welcome. I'm a minute late starting or ending the intro screen because Mochi has been wanting tons of pets, so I got distracted. Hey Moch. Hello everybody. I hope everybody, it is Saturday, right? Yes. Had to double check. Hopefully everybody's Saturday is off to a good start so far. Royalty 66, I think I said that right, over on YouTube. Hello, thank you for being here. Over on Twitch, thank you Kindle so much for being here as always. I appreciate you. You reached 50 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations. You should be very proud of yourself. One of the best advice I can give as you're growing, because one thing that the internet and social media has done to us humans, and I've been guilty of it too, is we've kind of forgotten the value that numbers hold. And so my number one thing as you're growing and gaining people, and if you ever have days where you're feeling a bit down, for example, with you, Kindle, you have 50 subscribers. I always think of it this way myself, is imagine if you were in a room with those 50 other people. When you rewire your brain to look at it that way, 50 people is a lot of people. And that's what I mean by, especially when you're trying to become a content creator and stuff, I feel like we've all been guilty of it where we kind of lose sight on the true value of numbers, because there is that pressure of growing and stuff, right? But 50 people is a lot of people, so you should definitely be proud of yourself. Keep on working hard. Make sure you're doing it because you love it. Because when people feel that energy that, oh, this person's doing something they love, or they're playing a game they love, or whatever, you know, your content is, your audience feels that energy, trust me, and it becomes more genuine. I think that's one thing as humans that, especially as the internet has gotten bigger, I feel like humanity is starting to miss that real genuism, even if some of them won't admit it. So, you got this. My goal is to get to 9.1. I feel like that's a solid goal. For me, if I reach 10K on all my platforms one day, then I'm happy. To me, that's the ultimate goal, and I feel like I'll have like really made it at that point. I don't need to have more than that. If I get more than that, I will be very grateful, obviously. But if I could at least get to 10, I'd be more than happy. Oh nice, you're finally getting the OLED today. Nice. For only 280, I feel like that's not a bad price for it, right? That's actually really decent for a Switch. Kindle, unfortunately, I haven't been able to check out any of the content. I do apologize, and please don't take it to heart, right? I'm sure you won't. And this goes out to anybody. I'm literally just, and it's not even an excuse, right? But I've just been doing so much stuff on my own, and then my eyes, unfortunately, have been really acting up on me lately, so but as someone who's also trying to do content, and as you grow and get busier and stuff, I know you're gonna feel that even more so. But just know that even if I can't tune in and see your brilliant stuff, because I'm sure you're making amazing content, that I always am rooting for you in the background, wishing you the best. And I do appreciate how much you support and stuff me. So that does mean a lot, because that's why I value time so much and people making time, because I know making time, in my opinion, is definitely a choice. And no matter how busy we get, that's why I can't help but feel a little bad, you know, not just you in general, but whenever I've had multiple people ask me to like check out their stuff and I end up not ever checking it out. And it's not because like I'm stuck on myself or anything like that, you know what I mean? It's just sometimes I get so overstimulated by my own brain and what I'm trying to think for myself that it's hard. If that makes sense. But I'm always rooting for everybody who decides to go down this journey as well, and I hope everybody can gain success in their own way, of course. And Kindle, if I could, one thing that I'd probably do is I would probably start my content journey way sooner and have more confidence in myself. So the fact that you're starting at the age you are now, it gives you a lot more time to just learn and prep and grow and stuff. Not that I'm gonna die tomorrow, but I hope not anyway, but obviously I started my journey a lot later in life. But you know deep down, even if I don't have opportunities, I just want you to know that I am always rooting for you. And hopefully by the end of the year, this year, you can be at least a couple of hundred subscribers in. I feel like you got this. I've been going through depression and stress lately. As someone who has had depression since she was 13 years old, it's not easy. Each individual person, you just need to find ways that help you process through it when you have, your episodes. Because each individual person needs their own specific routine and quote-unquote treatment, because it's not the same for everybody, But I do... Hopefully, maybe even me just being live today and you getting to be here with all of us will be the one little thing that helps you this time around, so. Hello, Gregory, over on YouTube. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We'll start in a bit. I always like to start my streams off by just chatting with you guys for a little bit first. How dare you make me get up and stretch, Kindle? How dare you? Coach, you're influencing my chat. Also, welcome in, Coach. Yeah, Coach got an early sneak peek of the PNG tuber model for the Pokemon streams. I got my little Pokemon hat and my red shirt on. Also, welcome in, Ahmed. Thank you for being here as always. I appreciate you. Overall, I'm doing okay. Health-wise, my eyes have really been acting up this year, but I'm pushing through. It's indeed healthy to stretch. I just like being a pain in the ass to all of you. You know what I am gonna do, without anybody redeeming it, is I am gonna take a big chug of water. So don't waste your points. For now, I'm gonna... Oh, well, Kindle said double hydrate. Perfect timing. Ryland, hello. Hi to you as well. Thank you for being here. Every person's form of recovery is different. I hope that one day that piece of vital information is pushed more. I agree. My thing when it comes to depression, I really hate how most doctors and society looks at it, where it's like, it's a condition that's same for everybody and there's only one treatment, quote unquote, and that's not how it works. Depression's one of those diseases, literally each individual person needs their own like recovery plan and processing plan for them that works for them. That's why I'm not a fan at all of depression medication. If it works for you, I'm not going to judge, but I'm also not a big fan of it because I knew a really kind girl in high school. I wasn't super close friends with her, but I knew her well enough, and we would hang out because we had similar friend groups. And she had it really bad. And of course the doctors, she went to a doctor, and they just immediately, after the first talk, were just like, here, just take these pills. And the depression medication just made it worse for her. And unfortunately, she's no longer here. And that was back in high school. She never got to graduate or any of that stuff, so seeing it with someone that I personally knew, it made me not a fan of how it's treated. You're at 2.3k points. Oh shit. That's a lot of power. My cure is games. Video games definitely helps me a lot. It's helped me since I was a child, that's for sure, so I feel that. Mine is push-ups, cigarettes, and PlayStation. I can support the push-ups and the PlayStation. I won't support your cigarette habit, but you do you, boo. I'd rather you tell me that you're smoking weed every day than cigarettes, but again, everybody do their life the way everybody do. You know what I say? You know what I say? You know what I do? I do. Also, Coach, thank you for clipping my octopus moment. I need to get into the habit of, if really funny moments or something happens, to clip things, because I know that helps with promoting myself, so I need to get better at doing that. Hugs help you? Well, now that you have a beautiful, lovely, wonderful girlfriend who loves you deeply, I'm sure you can get all the hugs you need when you need them. I'm gonna go now. I need to play games. No worries, Kindle. I hope you feel better today and enjoy your private gaming sesh to yourself. Much love to you always. Nicole, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I only found out hugs were good like sometime last year. Before that, it was, you just had the Zoots. But now you have Zoots and hugs. Now you've really made it. But also, guys, since I've decided that with every game we play, I'm gonna edit my little avatar to match the game. So because that means I'm gonna have to edit her probably quite a lot throughout this journey, I'm not gonna go ham on, if you guys can see with the model, I'm not gonna add shading and all of that because it's already gonna take long enough to literally have to keep redrawing her all the time. So she's just flat color, but I think she still works. I think it's a cuter idea, and it makes it different, you know, and unique than just her with a headset. That is exactly what happened to me. I asked my doctor to stop my prescription a couple of months ago. I feel like immediately that's most doctors' first, and I'm going to say most because I'm not going to assume it's all of them, but they just immediately are like, oh, just shove this pill down your throat and it fixes everything. But the thing with depression medication, what's one of the biggest side effects? Suicidal thoughts. So that defeats the whole purpose. And you know why it can increase those thoughts? Is because what the pill does, guys, is all it does is it gives you like almost a high of happiness. But then when that pill runs out in your system, the whole time you think, oh, I've been cured, right? Because your happiness gets elevated so much because it's like a happy high that the drug causes. But then when that pill runs out in your system, it's a really hard going from a super high to a very low, like dunk. And that's a lot for the body to have to process, especially our brains. And that's what, and then people realize, oh, well, nothing's changed. I thought I was cured, I was happy, and now I'm feeling really, really low because the medicine, again, runs out at some point. And that jolt of being really high to going back down again, some people just can't handle that, and that's what causes increased thoughts, which that's another reason I'm not a fan. Me and the girlfriend just thought the same thing, and we both said, bigger titties. Speaking of titties, Coach, apparently yesterday, but I wasn't there because we were streaming, over on Liz's stream, she was playing Call of Duty, and someone on her YouTube chat got angry that her boobs were showing a bit, and she went off on them, and it's the most hilarious thing ever. So if you want some fun entertainment, if you go to her Twitch stream maybe later and you want something funny to watch, if you start at the 2 hours and 8 seconds of the VOD is when the juice happens. That just always blows my mind. How are you going to be mad that you're getting to see a little bit of titty? Like, who's mad about seeing boobs? I've never understood that. Exercise not being a prescription baffles me. Exercise is a really good one that helps a lot of people. So I agree. If I wake up in the morning and see boobs, it's gonna be a good day, right? Like, who goes in, on top of it too, you clicked the person's stream. How are you gonna go in and immediately be like, you need to zip up? If it bothers you that bad, then you shouldn't have clicked. Apparently you clicked because you wanted to see. That concept, can I tell you guys, I've never been able to understand. Is those type of dudes, right, that come into the chat, claim they love women, but then get so angry to see some boob? The boobs aren't doing anything to you. And at the end of the day, I hate to break it to those fellas, we're not dressing for y'all. We dress the way we want to dress because we like the outfit or we like the top. I just don't understand if a little bit of cleavage is showing. It's not like we just have all of our full tit out. I don't get why people can't control themselves. It's like that sounds more like a you issue. And then, you know what's funny, Coach, is when he was yelling back at her through the chat, the first thing this guy says is, not even Diddy would want you. And the fact that the first person that crosses your mind is Diddy, that says a lot about your character, dude. Get out of here. Like, what? Call of Duty, especially if you're a female gamer, I've seen some toxic stuff, man. It's crazy. Oh, did you just watch did you just watch it, Ahmed? See, I love Liz so much with how she can handle people. Like, people throw toxic her way and they don't realize that it ricochets back off of her and hits them 10 times harder. if you can't handle being around a woman who she's wearing something that shows a part of her boob, and you literally have it makes you malfunction, that's not on us women. That's you having, you gotta, there's something with you gotta fix. But me and her both couldn't sleep last night, so we were talking on the phone, and she told me about what happened, and then I watched it, and I was like, that just put a smile on my face. I mean, there are good kind of malfunctions and bad ones. Facts. Also, by the way, y'all, when I was playing on my own, I finally got Porygon to appear again in the Hyperzone, so I can continue my Pokédex. However, Coach, I'm not sure if you're free at the moment. I need to evolve this one, and I gave him the upgrade item. You have to trade him in order for him to evolve. So I'm not sure if you're free at the moment to do a quick trade so he evolves for me. Play Skyrim? I don't know if that's gonna happen in this timeline. I can't right now, I'm eating, but I can't. No worries. Just whenever, at some point, if you do have any time, just let me know. But yeah, we finally got them to spawn, so now we're good to go. Alright, so we were on Glamora. That's what we're gonna keep working on today, by the way. Oh, that's right, I needed Rotom to spawn. Let me look up how many forms of Rotom is there in this game, so I can leave empty boxes. Do you not like Skyrim? Very good piece of fiction. Just not personally. I don't hate it. I think visually and stuff, I like the designs of it and things, but not my type of game that I would play. How many forms of Rotom are in Legends ZA? Okay, so there's 6. So I need to leave 6 empty boxes, because Rotom, he's one of the Pokemon, he'll only spawn in the special scan 5-star hyper zones. I have a great idea for the design if you end up playing Resident Evil. What would be your idea for my character with Resident Evil? Should I dress up as a female Leon? Alright, so I need to leave 6 empty boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yes, I did clean up all my boxes. These are just Pokemon that we're eventually gonna need to cycle through. Shiny Bulba King, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Leon to Leona. Hey guys, it's Leona. I like that, Shiny. That was funny. Okay. Leon's jacket from Resident Evil 4. Y'all really want me to play the new one on stream, huh? Y'all just want to see me get spooked, because I get jump scared and stuff easily. Alright, so the next one will... I just got a notification really quick that there was a disconnection. Are we still good on Twitch and YouTube? There always has to be fucking something. It looks like we're still okay. Alright, thank you, coach. It was like literally a blink of the eye, split second disconnect little notification, and then it just disappeared. But I saw that the YouTube side, the video was buffering. But it looks like that's okay too. I put the bit rate down to 3000 because so I learned from a friend that when you multi-stream, whatever your bit rate, that'll be the bit rate for both streams, meaning it doubles. So like say if you have the best setting, if you have like optimal like internet and all that stuff is 6000, but that means your bit rate for multi-streaming would be 12,000. That's a lot. So I put it down to 3. So that means it totals out to 6. So hopefully we'll be fine. I know for the most part, usually the Pokemon streams handle themselves better than the fucking PlayStation. Alright, so this one starts right here, and then what I do, because I only need one. So we got that little dude. I don't need these. So we're gonna let them be free in the wild again. So we can keep shit clean and not get over-cluttered once again. Let the puppies go back into the wild. Oh wait, you can release multiple? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. If I do the ZL. Oh. You know, it helps to read, but I don't do that all the time. I never noticed that the X button, you can release them all. Well, good to know. Thank you, coach. Thank you for at least reading and using your brain cells unlike me. Alrighty, so we have him. Sandygast. And then how does Sandygast evolve? Because we need to evolve this one. Let me look that up. How to evolve Sandygast. Okay, it has to be level 42 and then it evolves. So let's give it some candies. And there we go. Time to get a bigger sandcastle. Go from a pile of little sand to a sandcastle. What a design for a Pokemon. See, Pokemon like this just don't make sense to me. I personally am not a fan of Pokemon like this, where it's like just objects that shouldn't be, and it's just like some ghost or spirit possesses them. Like certain Pokemon, like Haunter and them, where they're full on like a ghost looking thing, I'm fine with that. But a sandcastle that's become a Pokemon? Come on now. But I'm sure there's someone out there that Sandygast is their favorite, but... Extra? How dare you come in and make me hydrate and get up? We're gonna have to fight. This is war. Also, thank you for being here as always. I appreciate you. Why y'all gotta make me get up? Ugh. Give it a good get up and scratch. I complain, but then it feels good to get up and stretch. I just like to cause y'all issues. Do a push-up? Face reveal when? If y'all help spread the word of me, once I get, so we already hit affiliate on Twitch, and then we're getting close on YouTube. Even if I'm not monetized yet on YouTube, once I at least hit the 500 subscriber goal, because the watch hours I know take a bit of time. Once a month, I plan to do a face stream, either once a month or maybe once a week. I'll see how I feel. I've seen your face, but why don't you show it? When it comes to streaming, it's honestly, it's not that it would bother me to be on camera. It's just a preference. Because like you said, like I show my face on when I do YouTube videos or all my other content. I have selfies on Instagram, so like I show me. It's not a mystery, right? Streaming, it's just a matter of like I like knowing that I don't have to get ready for the camera. Like there are some times when I've streamed for you guys and I'm literally just still in my PJs. Haven't showered yet for the day. I have my hair up in a messy, nasty bun. I'm in full bum form. And I like streaming knowing that I can just look like a bum. So it's just a convenience, semi-lazy thing, to be honest. After Gen 4, with Pokemon, they made them too soft looking, no effort at all. Yeah, some Pokemon, Thomas, I don't get it. Like, the one like Sandygast just feels like they needed to come up with something and they couldn't think of anything else to come up with. I'm not face revealing, my face is too sacred for this floating rock. AKA Extra is probably like the handsomest person on the planet. And we would be blinded by their beauty. The human eyes cannot handle the beauty that is extra. Thank you for sparing us all. But yeah, in all honesty, it's just a preference thing for me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's just, yeah, it's just a preference. It's not because I can't be on the camera. I think one thing that makes me love streaming is knowing that a lot of times too, the minute I wake up, I have breakfast and then I go live. So I haven't even been awake that long. And knowing that I don't have to worry about fixing my hair and looking at least semi-presentable on the camera, just, I like that aspect. But then with everything else, when I'm, again, doing videos and other content, like, it doesn't bother me. So I figured, well, if I'm gonna do that, I want to at least give you guys something of me. So that's why I made little chibi me, and then I figured, how can I make chibi me, though, unique to me and my community versus everybody else out there who might use PNG, you know, images or VTubers and all that. And I'm like, I'm gonna design it to where every game we play, I'm gonna redraw my avatar so that she matches whatever game we're playing. Because I feel like I need to put at least some work into her if she's gonna be the one on the screen for you guys. I do have long hair, actually. I don't got a buzz. Oh, does the hair look orange on y'all's screen? It's actually like a light blondish color. So I have dirty blonde like hair. In real life, I would say my hair is a little bit darker than my avatar's, but in the sunlight though, in the sunlight, you can see all the different highlights, and you can see that my hair is lighter than what it seems, so it's close to that shade of brown, yeah. It's like a very light brownish, tannish blonde. I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah. The avatar is as accurate as I can make it. I'm colorblind, some would say. And some would say I'm just blind. So I feel that. I feel that. Oops. Alright. Kecleon is adorable. And he has Leon in his name. Because he has Leon in his name, do you think Leon would have him as a Pokemon? So next we need Kecleon. Okay. Now that I have a PC, I do want to go on Steam and start every now and then playing some like indie horror games, that the shorter ones to where I could do them and we could complete them in like one stream, because I think that'd be fun and y'all could see me get scared. See, that could be a good way too with the indie horror games. I would gladly go on face cam, so this way you guys could fully see like how I get scared over every little fucking thing. You should play Date Adventures with my anime waifu. Why does that sound like a game that could possibly get me canceled or flagged? Rock Simulator? Do I get to just sit there and be a rock? And enjoy the breeze? Damn, I only had one of this Pokemon. Good thing I caught it. Alright, who is next? We got Flamingo Boy. Rock Simulator 2 was a major upgrade from 1, adding multiplayer and rock battle pass and skins. That sounds like a fun time. Can we have like a squad of 4? And just find a really beautiful hill and we just all sit together and enjoy the sunset as rocks? And we'll just leave it like that for 4 hours straight, where we're just looking at the sunset. And that'll be the whole stream. I wish I lived alone. Ahmed, sometimes I feel that. Though, to be fair, so I'm part Italian, right? So it's part of our culture. It's very normal. And this is one thing, I don't know how everybody else's culture is, but you know how, and I'm sure you guys have heard it everywhere, but you know how people, it's become a thing to try to tell people it's a red flag or it's some negative thing to still live with family, especially as you get older. And that concept was always weird to me, coming from a culture where it's so normal for multi-generations to just live together, because it's smart. If you really think about it, it's smart. As long as everybody can still have their own space and shit. Because in the long run, it's a way for each generation to be able to actually live life more. Because you're all helping each other out. And as long as, obviously, you have a good bond with your immediate family and stuff. For me, my parents had a really big age gap. So my mom and dad were 13 years apart. So most of my dad's side of the family have passed away by now. So when it comes to immediate blood family anyway, it's really just me and my mom. And especially as I get older, it reminds me every day, sometimes when I look in the mirror at myself, right? Not that I look old, but you can tell that we've all, like, I've definitely aged. I look a bit different. I have a few gray hairs now. Like, even the other day I was thinking about it, but, you know, we make jokes about how we're getting old, but we forget that that means our parents and stuff are also getting old. And I remember a couple of days ago, I, like, looked at my mom's, like, face and stuff, like, really looked at it, and it's like, you can see how much they've aged. And I guess as you get older, it hits you different. And because she's really, like, I have a couple of other, like, blood-related family. I have a lot of chosen family that aren't blood-related, but as much as me and my mom clash sometimes, and we have that Italian heat to both of our bloods, at the end of the day, I do love her. She's a pain in my ass, but I love her. As I get older, I like having her close by. So I really don't mind sharing a house with her, and my mom has a job where she actually travels a lot. So there's a lot of times where she leaves and I have the whole house to myself. At the moment, because we're saving up money, we do have a very small house. When I got out of my last relationship was really bad. I moved back in with her and stuff because she's always told me, like, you're always welcome back with me if ever you need to. And it's allowed me to save a lot of money. It's allowed me to be able to live my life more and not stress as much. Which I'm very blessed. Also, Marisol, thank you for being here over on YouTube. I appreciate you. Like, if ever somebody tried to insult me or anybody else and be like, oh, you still live at home? My response is always, like, I chuckle and then I go, you're just upset because you're out there in your studio apartment struggling, not being able to live life, and you're just taking out your anger on me because I'm living smart. You can't offend me. But it's also part of my culture. It's so normal to live with, like, have your parents, and especially Italian culture, like, usually even grandparents, like, you all just live together, you get a big house, and it literally is smart because it makes it to where everybody is banding together, and then it allows you to live life more. So the people that try to flag you for that, be like, oh, you still live at home and you're in your 30s? Yeah, because I'm not an idiot, I'm smart. And I'm living life more than you are. You can't offend me with that. Ahmed, you should enjoy it because your name is Ahmed, and I know Ahmeds that are not depressed. Yeah, I've seen. In our culture, whole bloodlines live in one house. Exactly. That's growing up, it was always weird to me, especially as I got older. I was like, people actually try to make other people feel bad for still living with family. Sorry, you don't have anybody. Don't get angry at me. Oh shit, Extra, you got some gray hairs too? I got my first gray hair last year. I'm evolving. And now last time I checked, I think I have like 4 or 5, so we're getting there. I'm leveling up, y'all. It doesn't bother me. I kind of, when I see it in the mirror, it makes me happy because there was a period in my life, guys. When I was 19 was probably one of my roughest years. And there was a period of my life where I got really depressed and I didn't even know if I would even make it to this age. And I know that I'm not trying to bring anybody down, but that was my mindset at one point. And the fact that I'm here today and I'm doing a lot better, when I see moments like that where like the gray hairs like remind me that I am still here and I'm aging and I've reached this point, it makes me smile. Aging doesn't bother me because I know how lucky I am to still be here. Coach, are you able to remove Extra's one message for him? You should be able, it should allow you to delete comments for people. Just give him a few minutes. It should be able to delete that for you though, Extra. Because here, let me see if it... I'm not sure. I know Coach was eating, so he might be finishing up his food. Hold on a sec. I don't think you can do that on Twitch. Oh, does it not let you? Oh, I see what you mean, Coach. It doesn't even let me, and this is my stream. Yeah, there's no button to delete stuff on Twitch. Yeah, Extra, if you just saw Coach's recent message, he said the only way it can, like, delete messages is if they mute you for a few seconds. Oh, wait. You can press my name? Oh, okay, let me see. Alright, so I pressed your name, but I'm hovering over the comment, and nothing's popping up. It's not, for me anyway, it's not giving me the option of like a trash can emote. Zoro Cat, thank you for being here. Welcome in. Hello to you too. Yeah, I'm sorry about that extra. It's literally, I'm trying, but nothing's popping up for me. So if you want Coach to quickly time you out and then allow you back in, like make the timer as little as you can for him so it at least puts the stuff away. Yeah, I'm clicking, and for some reason I tried both on Streamlabs and also just went to my own stream through mod view. And it's not the trash can thing isn't popping up for me. Sorry about that. Is 10k points on hydrate 5 bottle? You trying to make me OD bottles of water? Oh shit, Coach, a clinker has entered the chat. Alright, I just fixed my posture, and I cracked my back. Thank you for helping him out, by the way, Coach. Extra, you're now safe. All has been erased. No one will ever know. Alright, who is next? We have Flamingo Boy, we have... We gotta go to C. Now you know secret information you must not disclose to the public. I promise your secret is safe with me. If ever people come and talk to me and stuff and they tell me there are things that they're sharing that they wish to stay between our ear holes, then it stays between our ear holes. I'm not that age though, I guess. You're good. Dondozo is the next one. Pretty sure I have at least one of him still. Dondozo. Dumdozo, what a name. Is he dumb? He's a little slow. His brain's the size of a pea, but he's the size of a great whale, so... Some people cannot respect that. Yeah, you gotta be careful who you chat to, that's for sure. I got to... Whoops. Gotta change the name. Pokey. Dex. I've been playing on my PlayStation that I keep freaking hitting the wrong damn buttons. Alright, hold up, we'll get this. Pokédex. D. L. Wow, I did it. Do I know how whales make babies? When a mommy whale and a daddy whale really love each other. Sure, give us some, you know what? I really love nature and stuff. So hit my chat with some amazing National Geographic information. I think that would be dope. Alright, we need the 3 forms of Tatsugiri. Which I definitely know I have those, because I needed to catch them all for a side quest. Pretty sure I have a shiny one, too. Yeah, I had one shiny one. Where's the box where I had all 3? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we can get rid of you. Damn, that bitch was level 75. Get rid of you. What you doing, Key? Not getting rid of him, he's a shiny. That is an alpha, but we'll do our alpha goal. That'll be after I complete the Pokédex. I'll go back and we'll start catching alphas. Alright, so Tatsugiri is good. So far we're on a roll with the Pokédex. A female whale has a volt, and a male whale comes up. Lord. I wish I could do what was his name? He had the most beautifulest voice when it came to doing, like, you know, the National Geographic and stuff, like voiceover. The older, like, white gentleman. I always forget his fucking name, but oh, his voice. I wish I could do something sophisticated like that. A female whale has a volt, and a male whale comes up and inserts his Johnson inside the volt. A male's volt is on the side, and same with male's Johnson, so it's literally to park cars close to each other, and then the male whale inserts his fluids. Yep. And then, bam, you get baby whales. Who would have guessed? Oh, wait. Because the thing is, I'm gonna need... I have the second stage, but I don't have the final stage, so this guy is gonna become the final stage. And then I think I had one extra one, so you can be free. Started with an A. Ooh, that one an alpha though. So this is what we'll do. This one is gonna become the big boy, and we have to evolve this one. Which I'm assuming they just evolved by leveling up. Yep. So let's let him evolve to stage 2. Also in the 90s there was a golden frog that went extinct, but journalists said watching those golden frogs have intercourse was very amusing. Quote unquote, one of the most majestic things I've ever seen. Who would have guessed that golden frogs know the secret to the best of intercourse? Good on them. Oh nice, he can automatically evolve, so that works for us. I'm just gonna abbreviate your name so I don't butcher it too bad. Sand. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Look, y'all, we got Godzilla. I'm kind of curious because it's an alpha. We'll see how big he is. Lord! Damn! He doesn't even fully fit in the screen. I think he's a really cool Pokemon, though. Look at us filling out our decks. Do you have PlayStation Premium? So I only have the standard PlayStation Online. Coffee Talk? Let me look that up really quick. That sounds familiar. Coffee Talk is a visual novel video game where you play as a barista in a fantasy version of Seattle, serving drinks to a diverse cast of mythical creatures and humans while listening to their problems and influencing their stories. Okay. It's known for its cozy, lo-fi atmosphere and 90s anime-inspired. I'll definitely write this down. I do like chiller types of games. I'll have to look into to watch a few clips of like gameplay also. Because it is saying pixel. I do have to be careful with my eyes. If it's too pixelated, it'll make me nauseous to play it. But it looks pretty... And I'm seeing screenshots. It's not like super pixelated. I'll definitely write it down though and look more into it. What time is it for me? In my area, it is currently 2:15 p.m. Oh, I'm gonna need... How do you get another Gimme Ghoul? Can you find him in Hyper Zones? Because I evolved the one that I have. Hold up. No, it's time for extra dues on-stream suggestions. Ah, damn, I got the question wrong. Let me look up really quick, y'all. How do you get more... there has to be a way to get another Gimme Ghoul. Of course. You can find Gimme Ghoul in the special 5-star hyperzones. So he's another one that, obviously you get the one free one during the side quest, which I evolved that one because for the side quest you have to evolve it. So I just have to be patient for that one until we eventually get him to spawn with a special scan, so we'll leave one of the boxes open for him. That's fine. Quillfish. Classic. Well, thankfully I got 2. Oops. I'm assuming this guy just normal evolves? I don't remember anything special. Why did my headset just sound like it snapped at me? That was weird. It made a sound like someone like snapping their fingers in my ear. That was kind of creepy. So welcome to Extra Dude's Game Suggestions, One Stream Version Part 1. Today's game is Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. Was that a good spokesman's voice? So your suggestion for me is Ori and the Blind Forest. Okay. I'm always down for suggestions, and I'll write them down and then look them up and see if it's a game that my ass will play, but I can't guarantee. How to evolve good old Quillfish. Huh? Oh, its normal form doesn't evolve. It's the Hisuian one that has an evolution. I don't think I've ever seen the Hisuian one. I probably haven't, then just didn't bother catching it. Well... then we don't need this one. So I need to look for the Hisuian. In Legends EA, Hisuian Quillfish can evolve by using Barb Barrage 20 times. So I need to find a Hisuian one. Alright, well, let me see with a couple of resets. Let's see if we can get one to spawn in the Hyperzone. Rating for it, 9 out of 10 music, 100 out of 10 for art, 8 out of 10 for UI, 7.6 out of 10 personal note. The main menu music will make you go to sleep. The gameplay is awesome, made me do some things I can't say. An overall amazing game, I would give a 9 out of 10. Okay. Ni no Kuni, Rogue Galaxy, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Death Stranding, The Final Station. I know some other people in my life that would be very happy if I actually played Death Stranding. Alright, let's see if we can get a good old Hisuian Quillfish to make its appearance. I don't even think have I seen that? Let's see. I haven't even seen one look because I don't have the thing that allows me to change its form. Oh, shit. Let's see. Da, 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 dee, da, do. That had a good old Umbreon in it. Can we get a Hisuian fish? And that is the ending of Extra Dues. I had a stroke. On stream game suggestions, part 1, part 2 coming soon. Stay tuned. Have a good stream, Ashfoil. I gotta go to sleep. Have a good day in stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for always making time to stop by. And thank you for the lovely game suggestions. Watch, I need the quail fish now, and watch Porygon spawn when it didn't want to spawn the other day. Mr. Mime. I don't trust Mr. Mime. He looks sus. Alright, that's the little fungus dude. What did I tell y'all? I can foresee the future, and also I just know the way my life works. I was like, now that I need a different Pokemon, the Pokemon that we needed last stream is gonna pop up super quick when he didn't want to pop up once in 3 hours. And look, Bastard Porygon has spawned. I called it. Hey Jackson, welcome in. Is this the DLC? Yes it is. I'm currently working on just getting one of every Pokemon for the DLC Pokédex to complete that. So we gotta get some Hyperzone resets. But yes, we are in the land of the DLC. I need to put my phone on the charger, that bitch gonna die. Oh hey look coach, there's a Charizard in a small Hyperzone. Can I get a quail fish, please? Of course not, because apparently I'm asking too much of the game. Let me put my phone on the charger. That bitch is at 1% battery. Just clinging to life. There we go. Jackson, have you been playing Legends ZA in the DLC, and if so, are you liking it? That's Mr. Rhyme? Because that's the other region form, right? I mean, we're working on the Pokédex, so I can always go into zones that have Pokemon we don't have either, because might as well. Oh, and it's a small hyper zone, so we could possibly get a shiny Glaceon, depending on how they're spawned in. Was that a 170? I don't remember if I still had donuts left, but we're about to find out. Oh. Let me not fall. Vertigo's a bitch. I don't recommend anyone to have it. It sucks. Wait, but you can't go up from here. How the hell you get on this building then? Oh, and I fell. Wait. I cheated the system. That works for me. Oh, I see where that's at. These things are gonna insta aggro me. Alright, I don't want to use this donut because it has the item power special, which those are good for the Hyperzone 5 stars because the special items are things like evolving Charcadet and those type of Pokemon, so I don't want to use that. I don't want to use this one either. I'm gonna have to go make donuts. Hold up. Time to make some donuts. Yeah. Oops. Wrong button. Obviously, did you guys ever watch, they were very popular on YouTube back in the day, called ASDF movies? For some reason, obviously I know it's a reference to a different dessert, but when I said donuts, my brain thought of the muffin from those the ASDF animations. Where he's like, "Hey Joey, want a muffin?" And it just reminded me of that. If anybody in chat also knows what the ASDF movies are, that's gonna make me very happy, because I love those shits. And if you haven't watched them, you should go watch them. Highly recommend. Now we're gonna have to do the obstacle course again. Are you woman? How dare you fall off? That wasn't me, it was the character. All her fault. She almost fell off again. It's not me, chat, I swear. It's never the player, it's always the CPU. Alright, now we're good to go. Let's catch some Pokemon. Oh, it's in the underground thing. Oh, look at all the Eevee. Oh, apparently Glaceon's hyper aggressive. Oh no, it's this one I need. Get in the ball. Thank you. Mr. Rhyme. Oh Lord, Lucario. Ew, look at the way that Rhyme is approaching us. Ew! He was sidestepping. That was fucking creepy. What a weirdo. Alright, that's done. Ew, the way he was sidestepping was gross. Get that thing away from me. Am I blind? Of course I am. Where was the... Y'all better leave me alone. Thank you. Where's the other Pokeball? Hey Jet, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate you. That's really weird. Where's the final... Where's the final Pokeball? I know there are sometimes hidden rooms, but this is a small hyper zone, so... Oh, there it is. There's Mr. Golden Ball. Let's see if we can get a shiny Eevee with our remaining time, or a Glaceon. Knowing my luck, though, most likely one of these snow runts will end up being shiny, because it's spawned right here. Frostlass, you're ruining the vibes. Damn, that's a big-ass Glaceon. That was a big Glaceon. A 9, a 10. I know Glaceon's one of the evolutions where the color is like barely different. Yeah, every form of Mr. Mime like freaks me out. I don't like it. Pokemon makes me uncomfortable. There's something suspicious about that one. Can we get a shiny Eevee? Probably not, because the timer's running out quick. Yeah, unfortunately where the Eevees spawned is not the best location. That's okay though, we got the one Pokemon we needed for our Pokédex. A 1, a 2, a 3. Ba-da-dee-da-da. Ba-da-dee-da-da-doo. Let me go in our boxes though. So you can go here for now. I think the other hyperzone had the bats. Alright guys, give me just a couple minutes as always before we head into this hyperzone. I'm just gonna take a little tiny like 10-minute break just so I can give the cats their lunch. Probably get a little tiny snack for myself. If any of y'all need a snack, need to get up and stretch, drink some water, use the restroom, now's your chance. And I shall return. Be right back. We are back. We are gay and we are here. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Bum, bum, ba-na-na-na-na. Bum, ba-da-dee-da-dee-da-doo. Let me take a drink of water because I did as my snack. I had an Uncrustables and peanut butter made my throat kind of dry. Alrighty. We are good to go. Yeah. We have to get both versions of Mr. Bat. Oh god, I didn't mean to fall. No, get back up the... Oh, okay. There's a thing right here. Damn, that gave us a freaking alpha right off the bat. Alright, Lucario is not what's best for... Why does the freaking... Why does it keep... Why does it keep playing? The hell? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Damn, why are there so many? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Alright, so we've caught a couple of those, so I'm good. I'm good for now. Damn, look at him, he's still chasing us. Shit. Run, Greninja, run! This place is lit. this hyper zone is intense. Now the fun part, can we actually find the golden ball in time? I feel like I just heard it. Indeed I did. Banana-na-na-na. Banana-na-na-na. There's so many alphas in this location. We're gonna get back in the ball. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get all the way up there for that one, but that's okay. Oh, never mind, we did it. Mission accomplished. You mean the stream coach? I'm not getting any notifications of lag on my end. Oh, that's right, I needed the Hisuian. Ba-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. Can we get the quail fish, please? Oh, hey, welcome in again, Kiritakame. Thank you for being here. I like the little emote. She's cute. Oh, is she wearing a shiny Umbreon little hat? That is adorable. I love her. That's very cute. Very cute. Welcome in. Thank you for being here again. And hopefully both Twitch and YouTube and the streams are okay now. And all's good. Y'all can hear me and the video and everything's fine. Let's go to, we need to go to the Rust Syndicate because we did max out so we can do a hyperscan. Hopefully the hyperscan is an actual Pokemon one. Fingers crossed it's not a battle zone. And of course they give us a battle zone, so that sucks. It was lagging during the whole last hyperspace. That's weird because I'm not getting any frame rate or anything notifications, and on my end, both of the streams are not showing any issues. Is it okay now, Coach, on your end? And hopefully, I'm not sure if it was lagging out or anything, Kiritakame, when you came in, but hopefully my hi went through back to you. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Sorry if I don't. Rocio, welcome in. Can I trade you? What are you wanting to trade? Uh, just to flatter me, Coach, just because, like I said, on my end, there's nothing I can do because it's not showing any spikes. Could you just refresh both your Twitch and YouTube stream and see if it brings it back? And if not, I don't have any way to fix the delay, so bear with me. But it's weird because it hasn't shown me anything, so I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna question it anymore. It's always gonna fuck up at some point, I guess. Alright, as long as Kirita Takame, as long as I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you, sorry if there's a delay, I do apologize. But I love her. Very cute little emote, she's adorable. And I love the shiny Umbreon hat. I have shinies, do you want? What shinies do you have? And I don't really have any, like, shinies to trade back. I have, like, a few extra just Pokemon I don't need, but I wouldn't have any shinies to trade back to you. No, it's fine. Looking for the donut. Yeah, I'm working on putting the Pokédex for the DLC together and doing it in order. So currently we're at Quailfish, and I need it to spawn again, but I need the Hisuian one so we can get the evolution. Just because I like to put one of each in order in the boxes, so that's what we're working on at the moment. Which shiny are you wanting to trade, Rocio? Gotta get them donuts, yeah. I'm telling you, Quailfish is just not gonna spawn for me because it's gonna be a dick. Just like how Porygon was. Okay, Riolu. I appreciate you very much, and that's very kind of you. Definitely, could I go ahead and do the honorable thing of, could you pass on that shiny Riolu gift to the next person who may need it? Because I do have, I think, like 2 or 3 shiny Riolus and Lucarios already for me personally, so I would love for someone else out there who doesn't have it, that they can get blessed with that. So I would love to to gift your kindness over to the next person who might need it. But thank you. I mean, Coach, if Rocio is cool with passing it on to you and you want to message them really quick over on the YouTube chat, they are kind enough in giving away a shiny Riolu. My friend Coach, aka Owl Gaming, is saying that he needs a shiny Riolu, so I'm not sure if you would like to pass it on to him. Wait, we are friends? Shock? Yeah, I hate to break the news to you, Coach. We're friends. I know that wasn't in the agenda. Poor guy. It is showing Quailfish here, but it's not showing the Hisuian. I wonder if does the Hisuian have a chance of spawning with the normal, or does it have to show up as a... I think it has to show up as the Hisuian. That ain't in the contract. I may have put it in invisible ink on your contract. Yeah, I think in order for it to be Hisuian... I don't remember if it had... I mean, worst case, I can... If one doesn't show up, I guess then I'll know for future. But I think it has to actually show the icon, has to show its region form. But let's see. Let me make a quick donut. It's only a 2-star, so... Nightbot's spazzing out again. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, this is the area, if you guys remember, when we go into hyper zones, we've been in this section of the map quite a few times. But in hyperspace. Alright, let's see, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna show the Hisuian. But maybe I'll get lucky. What's up, little chichi? We got Cardavana. Let's check, because there's usually always there's no Pokeball this time. We have been blessed with Kotsu in the chat. Blessing me with a good old booty skirt shake. Hit the wrong shit. Late, preposterous. I was simply just always here. I know, you're always lurking. I just like messing with you. I appreciate, though, always giving me a good skirt shake. It's always appreciated. And we're on a 5-stream streak. Look at you go. Leave it up to my homies to have my back. Kotsu, what a combination of emotes. You nasty. Where's the... There it is. I was like, where... I know there's a ladder system to get up here. Where's Quailfish? Welcome in, Expert. I appreciate you stopping by. Does your Lucario have extreme speed? You can use it to hit, like, quickly hit Pokeballs. My regular Lucario, not my shiny one, does have extreme speed. I was using that. Oh, I should have used Hawlucha. My shiny one, I didn't put it on him. But thank you for that. But yeah, I do know that you can use that for him. What the? That Carvana fell. Oh no, that Carvana was getting bullied, I guess, by his pack, and he just jumped off the building. He said, fuck it. Poor guy. Where the hell is Quailfish? And there he goes. Oh, I just sent my Lucario to his doom. When you forget your Lucario can't fly. My bad. Alright, so there's Quailfish. But yeah, just as I thought, I'm pretty sure it has to show the region form for it to be the region form. I hear the ball. I hear it. Where's the golden snitch? It's somewhere over here. It's on the other side, I just heard it. I'll have to clip Lucario jumping to his doom and then, oh hey look, and then edit it to where, I put I Believe I Can Fly as the song. What the heck, I hear it. I swear that I hear it. Maybe it's just PTSD. I swore near that building I could hear, because you know how the golden ball makes that specific noise? Worst case, if I don't find it, I really don't care, because this was experimental, because I'm trying to get... I need to find the Hisuian Quailfish, but it only showed the normal ones here, so I'm not surprised. Come on, I know this angle can work. I know we can do it. There you go. If I don't find it, it's fine. Let's go this way. That is true, I could always save if I don't find it, but... Yeah, I hear... It's literally here somewhere, because I hear it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but it makes a specific noise. And there it is, look. Halucha, get... Thank you. Get down. Thank you, expert. Thank you. Well, It's like I thought. So the character model for the Hyperzone, it has to show the region form for it to actually spawn the region forms. Which, fair enough. So this area is not going to have the Hisuian quailfish, it only has the normal one, which we don't need. But that is okay. Because I didn't realize it's the Hisuian form of that Pokemon that evolves, but the normal one does not. I mean, hey, we got a random shiny, so that works for me. I'll just keep running around till the timer ends, and if we just so happen to get lucky and get another shiny. I can think of a way better song, I'm assuming is what you meant. Carvana Unana. Half of my heart is in Carvana Unana. I would do the clip and then do the meme for Kratos where he's jumping off the cliff. Oh, that could be good too, Coach. That's actually a good idea. Ryoto official. Hopefully I said that right. Welcome in as well. Chicken sandwich. That sounds really good. 'Cause I'm hungry. I could go for a good chicken sandwich. I had Chick-fil-A a couple of days ago, but can I be honest? I was kind of disappointed with it. Here's a fun question, Rio. Do you like regular chicken or spicy chicken sandwich? See, spicy chicken is where I'm at. Because it gives it good old extra flavor. Oh shit, Kotsu, are you becoming Super Saiyan? Okay. I just noticed it's a nosebleed. That's really funny. My blind ass is like, is he charging up? Nope, he's just having a nosebleed. I like chicken. Chicken bok bok. Chicken bok. If I ever had a chicken, I would name him Bok. Because not only do they say Bok, Bok, but then Bok is an actual name. Get it? Clever, I know. I'll be here all week. I'd give him a little, like, top hat, too, so he's, like, sophisticated chicken. We got Coach with the pew-pews. Kotsu, that emote, immediately my brain, it's like, I imagine him being like, yeah, good job, dumbass. You got it. Wow. Clever you. Good job. It's a quail. It's a fish. It's a quail fish. Is she gonna make that? No. She's gonna break her kneecaps instead. Imagine if one day Pokemon didn't even tell anybody, they update the game and they took the Rotom phone away. And so you jump off a cliff thinking you're okay and your character just breaks their legs. And you get the game over and you get sent back to a Pokemon Center. And then just like Grand Theft Auto, they make it to where they take some of your money away because the Pokemon Center lady had to heal you. That would be funny if as like an April Fool's thing, they took the Rotom phone away and they added the wasted animation. So when you jumped, you just got the Grand Theft Auto wasted, wasted screen. Would actually be really funny. So this guy is like an interesting green. I mean, personally, I don't like this Pokemon. And in my opinion, the green just makes him more ugly, but... Back at it, y'all. Back at it. Oh, that's the evolved form of the salt Pokemon. I'm telling you, because it's the Pokemon I need, it won't spawn. That's how the game works for me. What Pokemon is that? What Pokemon? Is that a bird? Oh, is that the final evolution of, is that a Corviknight? Why do I feel like that's Corviknight? Oh no, because Corviknight's flying, isn't he flying in steel? Who is that? I don't know if I'm gonna... I have to make one more donut for that one. Excuse me. Anybody want a donut? You get a donut. You get a donut. Y'all get donuts. Donuts and a chicken sandwich. It might just be me, but I swear your audio keeps cutting in and out. Is the audio being dumb? It could be my well, no, because I'm using, for the actual audio, I'm using my mic. Let me make sure the mic cable and stuff isn't loose. Everything on my end's seeming good. I'm looking at my mixer bar. Should be fine now. Hopefully. Who's that Pokemon? I'm gonna take a guess. I think this is Corviknight. Looks like Corviknight. Bum, 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 ba-dum. It said it was a large hyperzone, didn't it? That's the tree. Oh shit. Did I just go through that railing? Oh, it's because she jumped over it. That was weird. Alright, that's the bat. The fact that it's a large hyperzone is not gonna be fun. I don't want to jump down just yet until I try to see everything from here. You'd assume that the birds would be up on the roof somewhere. And I fell. Because I'm trying to angle it. Oh well. Maybe being on the roof isn't the best bet. Maybe that's Skarmory. These large zones are like ridiculously big that it's so hard to find everything. I'm assuming that was Corviknight, which is like Rookedy's final evolution is what it looked like, but in worst case, if I don't spot it, I can always restart my save, so at least we're still in the hyper zone, but how the hell did they put them? I figured they'd put them on the roofs because it's a bird. Yeah, this place too damn big. I hate the large space hyperzones. I am not a fan. Oh, yep, I was right. And of course I find it way too late. Oh, no, I got it. Well, that works. Look at me knowing my Pokemons. There's something going on with my internet. I'll stay in chat, but I don't think I can actually watch it. You're fine, sorry about that. Yeah, on my end it's not showing anything, Kotsu, so sorry it's acting up on you today. Welcome in, Silver Phoenix. I can't see your first task, but if you need to catch a shiny, isn't it near your spawn? So with this hyper zone, I entered it just because there was a Pokemon that I don't have yet for the Pokédex. Today I'm currently working on just trying to... I already completed the main game Pokédex, but I'm working on completing the DLC one and putting them all in order. And that hyper zone had a Corviknight for us, so I just wanted to go in it just to catch the Corviknight. Corviknight looks really nice in this game. Honestly, I'm a fan of almost all of the bird Pokemon. They look really cool. But yeah, at the moment, because I'm using the free version of Streamlabs, it only lets me stream on one of my streams to be horizontal, the other has to be vertical. But I'm hoping probably in April, I'm gonna get the premium Streamlabs, so this way on Twitch and also here on YouTube for you guys, it'll be in horizontal so both sides can see everything. Because I'm personally not a fan of the vertical style of streams. But that's just my preference, but I like to have it in the future to where both you guys on YouTube and also on Twitch can see it horizontal. This way everything shows up. Today, little by little, I gotta finish my avatar so she matches for Monster Hunter. Can I just get a Hisuian fish, please? I feel like asking for a Hisuian fish isn't too much to ask for. But according to the game, apparently it is. But you are right, Silver. When it comes to shiny hunting, your always best bet is whatever Pokemon spawn near you. Alright, Coach, I don't read a lot of, like, comics, and you know I'm not big into, like, the superhero stuff. But if there was a superhero with that adorable frog and his journey of becoming Batman, I would read that. I think that would be so cute. I would 100% read that. It makes me want to draw him with the Batman headpiece on. I think that'd be really cute. I don't know what it is, but when it comes to animated, like, frogs, I freaking love them. They pull at my heartstring. Real life frogs, some of them are pretty cute too, but it's something about animated frogs. Before I do another reset, Coach, by any chance, if you're not, it's perfectly fine. Am I able to trade the Porygon with you? Yes, I completely forgot. You're good. Yeah, I just need to trade the one. You're good. Because he can only evolve with trade. This little bastard. I'll just have it up so it's good to go for when you're ready, and then just let me know whatever the code. Ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-doo. Trade that Pokemon. Nightbot, you're not doing any work. I challenge you to a sword duel. Honestly, because Nightbot is such a bitch, sometimes I'm like contemplating I should just turn it off because it's not helping to promote me like it's supposed to. Alright, little Porygon, go and evolve. Shiny Espeon Alpha? Nice. You're not keeping this? Nah, she's mine now. Mwahahaha. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding, I wouldn't do that. That's dope though, that you got a shiny Alpha one. Very nice. Her green color, her shiny looks like as if Beast Boy transformed into Espeon. That's what it reminds me of. Kotsu, making sure I stay nice and hydrated. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I agree, Coach. The green doesn't look too bad in ZA. I still wonder though why they chose green for her shiny. I think a really dark purple would have been dope for her as a shiny. And also, thank you, Coach, for helping me evolve them. Voila. I would have gone with like a dark purple, I think, because obviously she's meant to be the opposite of Umbreon, so I think a dark purple would have worked better. Yeah, dark shade of purple would have been really nice for her. But Nintendo. What the hell was that noise? Hold up, y'all. That's what that noise was.
Why are you in there?
So who do we, besides the Hisuian... 1 second, chat. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Oops. We are reaching the 3-hour mark, though, soon. And my mom just did get home, and unfortunately it gets loud in the house, so if there's any background noise, I do apologize. I feel like this Hisuian bitch gonna take me a while. Because I don't even think I've seen a Hisuian one, guys. I will do I will attempt like 2 more resets, but if it doesn't spawn, then I think we're done for the day. I love, Coach, how you mentioned Nightbot, and then it's like it woke up from sleeping on the job and just literally threw all 3 links all at once when it's supposed to space stuff out. Can we just please get the fish? Please, game? Does this mean you're going back to late night? No, I should, as long as I wake up at a reasonable time in the morning, it gives me enough hours to still be able to do it during the day, before they get home. So should be good to still... Watch what happened with Porygon. It's also going to happen with Quailfish, where it won't spawn until after I'm done streaming. I challenge you to a duel. Meet me at the bridge at sundown. Of course another Quailfish spawns, but it's a normal one, because the game hates me. And it doesn't, it says it doesn't, it's not like it spawns from, you know, the 5-star. It's a normal, like, spawn one, it's just being a bitch. I feel like I probably did see it, and then I didn't think to catch it, and now it's biting me in the ass to not do so. But yeah, Coach, I'm always gonna try to make... I'd rather not late night stream, to be honest. I do prefer getting it done in the morning, so that's why most of the time I know that if I wake up, have my breakfast, and then immediately start streaming, it gives me enough time before she usually gets home to be able to at least do our 3 hours in, so we should be good. I might end the stream with us just doing the mega battle just for something fun. I think the mega one that we have is Mega Starmie again spawned, because those ones will keep on spawning these. Even after you beat all of them once, because I've already beaten all of them once, they'll just keep spawning, but like randomly. But it's a good way to get like items and shit. I love how all of them in this spot are just blue. But that does look that's a very clean hyperzone. I like that they're all the same color scheme. Yeah, let's just end the stream today with kicking Mega Starmie's ass. For Mega Starmie, I do use, where is she? Let's make a donut. Because I do have a high level donut, but it's the one that has the specialty item, and I don't want to use that. Of course, this one. Ooh, this one gave special level 2. Alright, we have to save that one then. I can't use that one either. Damn, I'm getting lucky with the alright, let me use different shits. Hold up. Yeah, see though, I want it to give us plus 100 though. That's fine, because I also need those special item donuts anyway, so those will be helpful later on in the future. Alright, so this one didn't give us item power special, so I can go ahead and use it for the fight. That's fine with me. Alright, let's head over. Let's kick Mega Starmie's ass before we unstream. And we'll do it with good old Meganium. Mega Sturmy. Glock time? Glock time. Bring out your pew-pews, everyone. We gotta band together to take down Mega Starmie. I'll bring my bazooka. That should take it down. Everybody bring your Pikachus with your Glocks. Let's go. Come on, hit me, bitch. Come on, Meganium. I didn't run fast enough, whoops. Is he gonna do it again? Sometimes he double charges. I think that's later on when he gets half health. Let's go ahead and heal her really quick. Knock that bitch out. Yeah, now when he does the charge thing, it's gonna be multiple. Ooh, that was really good timing. I think he's about to charge. And he's done, chat. He's done. R.I.P. R.I.P. Star me. Love how that rhymed. And yeah, the good thing about doing those is it does give you, like, the really high-end berries, so... I can't wait till Skeptile's, Mega comes out. Alright, well, we got a little bit of the Pokédex accomplished today and stuff. The fish is eluding me, but we've made a little progress. And obviously it's a more chill game, right, Pokemon, to be able to play and kind of just chat with y'all. But I hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. To anybody new, I always like trying to keep my streams closer to like the 3-hour mark. Definitely, I usually don't like to go past 4 hours, if sometimes I push it. But we're gonna end it here for today. I do appreciate all of you very much, both, I had a stroke, both over on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you all for the support that you have been giving me so far this year. I've been seeing a lot of growth already, and we're only 10 days in, so that means a lot to me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the chatting today and a little bit of Pokemon. Tomorrow, if I'm able to finish, because I have to draw my avatar for her Monster Hunter look. If I'm able to finish it at some point today, then I'll play Monster Hunter. If I don't finish it though, then I'll either play more Avatar or more Pokemon. But of course, as always, if you're 18 plus, you can join the Discord, because I post when I'm going live there. And if you have an Instagram, I also post on Instagram too when I'm going live. So if you want to stay up to date with stuff, I'm not going to rely on Nightbot to promote me like it's supposed to, because it's failing. So hello, I am Ash. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. And yeah. And on all platforms, the URL is the same. It's at Sacred Ash XP is where you can find me on all of those. Once again, I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been giving me so far this year. It's off to a good start. Thank you, Coach, for throwing it back. I know Kotsu, bless his heart, his internet's giving him issues. But I can feel the throwbacks from him as well. Thank you guys so much. I love you all very much, and remember, as always, there is only one of you. Your soul and energy is unique and beautiful. Time is the most precious gift you can give a person. The fact that you spent some of your time here today with me means the absolute world to me. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys. Good night.